whose family? What shindig?
So we've got the young fella sitting in the back. He's got headphones in and listening on Discord because tonight we've got Metaforge, which is Minecraft. So he is the subject matter expert for tonight. I know nothing about the game. I've done a little bit of research on them. Like it looks all right. The concept to it looks good, but there's stuff we'll ask Matt tonight, and the young fella Riles, he will actually be able to ask in detailed questions about the game itself, quests, all that kind of stuff. So I'm curious to see. Like we had a question asked in Solana Gaming before. What game can people have their children play? What options are there for crypto games for kids? And I guess this is going to pop up as one.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Maybe get Indy into it. She used to like Minecraft, but she's more of a Roblox kind of girl at the moment.
Did it send?
Yeah, but it won't let me reset your password.
Oh, no. All right. And the missus was just on the floor and she's crawled out because she was on the phone at the same time. And not for what you're thinking, Eggy.
I wasn't thinking anything.
So there's only a few of us. What's happening here? I've sent the event out. I've tweeted it all day. We've got Metaforge in tonight.
The bear market is strong.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're playing games. We're giving away prizes. We gave away, what, 7,000 Grape last week? Next week's going to be cool. We've got some good stuff. We'll have people floating in. I guess it is time. I guess let's just kick into it, eh?
Yes, do it.
I'm live, YouTube, live to Discord, live in Grape. It's been a good week. It's been a really good week. So even with a quiet crowd, next week should be even better. But we'll get into that later. So for the week, it's been pretty busy for me as always. I mean, Solana Gaming to me doesn't sleep. It's been very interesting watching the price of NFTs coming down this week. I think we'll talk about that a little bit and touch on it. First off, Metaverse, how's your week been?
Oh, it's been pretty good, man. Thank you very much. I was going to say, I like these little Australian Saturday night shows that we just chill out, have a beer, have a glass of wine, and we talk about gaming on Solana. But we also touch on a few other topics. It's been pretty good, actually. Everyone knows I got a job at a university. I'm a university tutor now. So I had my first class, 2 classes, 60 students all up, all had great feedback for me. One of them said my handwriting is pretty bad, so I need to improve on that. But otherwise, they love my teaching style. So that's nice to hear that other people enjoy what you have to teach. So that's pretty good for me. And apart from that, crypto has been treating me okay. I haven't been liquidated in all of my positions, so I'm very happy. Don't use leverage, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, I'm still happy. I'm still like super fine with the amount of tokens that I have of the protocols that I feel I want to accumulate during this bear market. And remember, the bear market is when you make the most money, because when the bull comes, you are in the best position.
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully, there's a lot of information that's cycled through Grape, and I just want to touch on the bear market there. There's a lot of information that cycled through Grape through many great sources. And Whale's friend was talking for months, probably a good 4 to 6 weeks before this hit in, and he put a lot of his Solana and a lot of his coins into USDC.
Yeah.
So like
second largest holding it was.
Yeah, so he was very big on Ethereum, very big on Solana, Bitcoin. Of course, he's a Bitcoin not maxi, but that's his number one in the share. So there's more to gaming and crypto than there's more to gaming than just crypto, because we might have a whole shitload of NFTs now, and a lot of us have ridden coins, gaming coins, down to 1 and 2 cents. Look at DeFi Land coin, for example.
Oh, it's painful.
Yeah, but Eggy, Sixon, how's your week been?
Yeah, pretty good. Back on site, so hopefully my internet holds up for tonight. It's been fairly busy with crypto and stuff like that, but went to mint Gyrus and got up at 4 o'clock and had a look. Waited 4:30 and only had like 329 mints, so I gave that one a big solid pass after that. I think they only minted about 350-ish. I think it was a bit of a flop in the end.
Yeah, it's a funny one. While you touch on that, we'll go into that a little bit. So, Australian production company that wants to be the people's marvel, building on UE5. I think that might be one of the ones, and I'm just going to give the crowd 374 at the moment they've minted.
Yeah, I was pretty keen on the project, but now unless they're selling out really quickly, I don't buy them because there's been the NFT in the market fatigue in NFTs at the moment is fucking incredible, and I think a lot of them are going to go to zero.
So wait, I just want to understand it. So you got up, but you saw people weren't minting this. You wanted to mint this, but you saw other people weren't minting it, so you didn't want to mint it.
Exactly.
So did you actually want the NFT, or did you not want the NFT, and you just wanted it because other people wanted it?
If they're not popular, they're not going to resell, so therefore I don't mint.
Right. So you didn't really want the NFT. You just wanted to resell it, right?
Oh no, I wanted to hold it and maybe when I play the game I was going to buy two, sell one, keep one, but so I had a whitelist for 4, but look at crypto straps, didn't sell out. Heaps of them haven't selling out lately, and how they're going to fund the game if you don't sell out.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're aiming to raise revenue to help get developers. If they don't raise that revenue, what happens to the protocol? They or the game, they actually don't take off, or they'll have to pivot to something else.
They fold, and then you lose your money. That's why
Yep.
they minted.
Yeah, I actually like the hardline question, Metaverse, for starters. Fuck yeah, it's cool seeing challenging
love it.
us on stage. And yes, I agree with you. Realistically, Sixon, all you've done is you're going in for a mint flip strategy. You're saying you might mint 2, but you're not even prepared to mint 1 to at least increase the market sentiment. I minted my 1. I wanted more. I would have minted 2. My aim was to mint 2, but I'm currently trying to get to 30 sneakers on step in, and I've used all of my Solana for that. So that's a massive play for me with my particular what I'm doing in that. So no matter what, I minted my 1 for Gyrus, and I'm pretty happy with my dude. I've got a mace. I can go and find it if people want to see him. They call it a crafting mace, but I'm going to smash people with it. But yeah, it's being a UE5 production company. They've struggled. I like the team, the people I've spoken to, and it's an Aussie company. So for me, I was happy to mint regardless. And I'd love to go in and meet the boys. Metaverse, Sydney's off. It's cancelled for now for me.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, so that's, I mean, tying it into there because Gyrus is mainly in Wollongong. So it would have been really awesome to actually to get them and meet them and go for a run with Adam. I've done 2 AMAs with Adam now, one on Twitter and one at Grape. He came into Grape Gaming Day last week. So he's funding it himself, and he's going to fund it for another 2 months and the project. And they raised $60,000, but now they've got to pivot, and it's really interesting, right? So they've minted 375 out of 2,500. So can they come back from that? Like, can a project come back from that?
I hope they do because they're a great bunch of guys, and I wish them all the best. But I'm not here to lose money. I've already lost enough money on DFL.
We've all lost money. We've all lost and gained money, but I don't know. Like, I love the team. I still put my 1 mint towards it based on that. I would have minted 2 was what I wanted to go in, but not for a mint flip. I would have minted 2 to keep 2. So this is actually the storyline behind it, the team, the lore. This dude is got like this massive fucking storyline, and it's pretty cool. So they, the movies they plan on doing aren't going to be massive movies. They're going to be short stories, but created in UE5. They've got one on their trailer. Let me go and find the link for that. That's the bit where someone's got to take over from stage when I say, let me go and find the link for that.
yeah, I was waiting. I didn't know if Sixon would say something. Yeah, I didn't want to come across as a hardline questioner, but it is the bull market. This is when we have to decide: is this the project you put your money towards? And most projects, as we know, 90% of games will not happen, just like Killing Machine said. So at least you went in with a plan, and some people just actually go in and they don't know what they're doing. They're just going to mint this because it looks cool. Don't read the white paper.
Cool.
But this is the thing. We've seen so many good games. Well, games I think look good and the team looks good. So many great games that just haven't fucking minted because they've got this utility and this big master plan. But if they don't mint and get those funds, like Metaverse said, then the project might not actually fucking happen. This is the thing. The reality now, they have to assess: do they go deeper in the red themselves in a personal position to push the team forward? Yeah, it's one of those things. Like they've got a great team, and I hope they come back for it. They work it out from there. Maybe they come in at a different mint price and get another 1,000 minted out at half the cost. Maybe I would mint more. But yeah, it's just have to wait and see, I guess.
But it's good with that card questioning because it gives a different perspective to the listeners as well. Like, you know, everyone has their strategies, and it's good questioning strategies because it gives more depth to what I was saying.
Yeah, I was personally interested because I'm NFT fatigued out. I don't see buying any NFTs at the moment until there's something that's just super, super attractive to me for some reason.
I'm thinking about Doge Track though. I'm thinking about it.
Anything with a dog name, man, I stay away.
Fucking Doge Track. It's such a terrible name. Like, why would you not take Samo? And I said this to the team because there was a chance they were going to come on stage last week, but obviously they didn't like how Barn Dog came across, and I just call this shit how it is. You know, like Doge Track. It's a fucking terrible name. And yeah, we didn't see them at Grape Solana Gaming Saturday.
I wonder why.
Last week. But, you know, like, we're not here to shill projects out. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we come across, but that curbs his enthusiasm, you know, like, have a look. I've spent a shitload of my own Solana in Step N, and I try not to shill it, and I do 10 live events for this all week. So, you know, like, fucking, I think I'm actually going to start talking more about Step N because of what it's brought to Grape, and now all of my friends, even Sixon's finally onboarded. Even the
best earnings today, 10.5 GST on level 9 joggers.
Yeah, there are games out there, and it's interesting seeing that the market's dived. It's a fucking bear market, yet GST's gone up, and they had a GMT launch this week on Binance multi-chain, and that hit 30 cents today. So that started at 1 cent launch and hit 30 cents today. It just went fucking nuts. But people need to be careful with it because there's going to be no utility out of that coin for 4 weeks to maybe 2 months. Hopefully we hear more news about that tonight. But
I'm farming it on PancakeSwap at the moment.
Yeah, I had 30 coins or something. It was 28,000% to start off with, and you could pre-stake before the pool went live.
Yep. Return back down to about 50% or so, give or take.
Yeah, and this is the thing, you know, it's crypto. People are going to make degenerate plays, and they're going to have coins, and people can speculate and all those kinds of things. So be careful. Think about where you've got your money going. You know, don't just listen to Barn Dog because he spent 300 Solana on a pair of sneakers. There's a bit of a degenerate play. I'll put another video out for that this week. I'm having fun. You know, like I'm moving. We went and did a 5-kilometer run today in Cairns, and there probably would have been 150 to 200 people at the event. I was surprised as fuck. And I did 21 minutes. So Metaverse, that's the time you need to match. That's my first.
Holy shit.
That's my first 5-kilometer run. I normally jog and walk, so I was pretty happy with that at least. But I'm coming down to Sydney at some stage, but because the team was a bit too busy, we put a pin in the Sydney live event, and I'm going to pivot that to do something here live in Cairns first, hence going at 7 a.m. for the run this morning. And I'm keen as fuck to take this game live. To me, meeting people, shaking hands, you know, having a bit of fucking fun, then, you know, having a barbie afterwards or a few beers, a few rums, all of that kind of stuff. That's what makes people wanting to play games together.
Speaking of the coldest Step in, like one of my work colleagues, I got him into it, and then he's playing it now. His missus has seen it now. She wants a pair of shoes, and she's never even heard of crypto before, apart from what he said.
And
that's how much traction it's getting.
It is, and I don't think they were completely ready for how much it blew up. But you've still got a lot of people on Solana that don't know about it, funnily enough, the old Step N. And, I mean, if you're at Grape, of course you know about it through Barn Dog and Metaverse. And Metaverse is still tracking as the second most searched video for Step N.
Yeah, I'm thinking of releasing another updated version. I keep getting questions that I'm not sure I should be answering. So I'm like, I should update myself.
Shill me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I should.
Send them to Barn Dog. I signed up on the gram today. I'm going more social. The missus, I'm putting her to work.
Yeah, I should, Sergeant Savage. They were asking me how I had so many shoes. They're all on the beta app before they wiped it all and went to the main app.
You had like 4 pairs of shoes and all this GST and all these gems and shit.
Yeah, that was before they wiped it.
But you didn't buy in. It's interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing. I made a mistake. I'll be honest. Like, I see how it's going at the moment, and I'll be humble. Yeah, I think I fucked up a little bit. I realize you can't really catch everything. You know, the purview of Solana is kind of large, and you learn something about something, and you try and stay in that direction, but then something else happens across the Solana ecosystem, and you don't catch it in time. But I'm glad to see so many of you guys have actually been on it, and like you're enjoying your time on it so far. And for me, that means I need to get involved now.
I reiterate that you can't catch them all, and you've got limited resources, unlimited wants. So, like how many games can you play ultimately, and can you get them all? No, but yeah, definitely. I think we've done well here at Grape from step in, and I think we're going to do very well going forward, just from now the amount of user base that we have in our own DAO with it. I definitely think we want to touch on Star Atlas tonight. There's shitloads out, but we'll do that after our guest, I think. Definitely want to get into it. Other things for the week. I noticed there was a big announcement from, who was it? DeGods buying in remnants. Did you notice that one this week, Metaverse?
I didn't actually. That's quite interesting. What's the rationale behind it? Did they share any documentation?
They shared that they bought, it was either 3 or 4, and they bought the remnants and the land. That's 25 Solana per set. I can load mine up. I've been getting shitloads of binoculars. I've got that on screen at the moment. I'm enjoying doing this every 5 hours, but it is a click to earn at the moment. But you can see on the number on my screen, 3,819 out of 4,000 are playing the game. Because you can't play the game and be on the marketplace at the same time. So 3,800 out of 4K are actually playing the game. So that was something that, I don't want to keep saying we get things right all the time, because we fucking don't, like it's a reality. But they've got big updates coming I'm interested to see. And that's going to be about, they'll have a female character and they'll have a breeding system come in. So I'm hoping that opens the game up with whatever's coming out down the track. But the tokenomics behind it aren't bad.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so interrupt you there. I did see the picture of the roadmap that they did, and I quite liked it. It was in the same theme and style as the game looks like. And I saw like their priorities and which one they thought was more important. And I kind of liked what I saw. It made me consider an NFT.
Yeah, that's the problem, though. To consider an NFT, you're fucking looking at 18 Solana plus then the land, 25. I don't know. You can't recommend for people to go and spend that kind of money in a game. It's really hard. I literally bought mine because we were interviewing them, and I don't want to be that person that says, "Can you give me one, and I'll put you on stage." We don't do that here at Grape. So, I bought one, and the intention was them to show me what to do when we were here. And funnily enough, I started playing it, and I'm like, I actually don't fucking mind it. Yeah, I'll just keep playing the bastard and see what it's doing. But that was a good one. Crypto straps. Sixon touched on that earlier this week. Earlier tonight, I should say. So crypto straps pivoted from theirs.
Yeah, they weren't able to mint out, were they?
Best looking NFTs in the market, I reckon. Fucking love them. But I didn't mint one because they didn't sell out either.
Yeah, you fucking softcock.
I'm plowing my gut. It's working for me.
I'm going to load mine up. I minted. So I got a friend to mint because I didn't have a whitelist and he wasn't going to mint with his. But in the end, I could have just gone and minted one off their site. I'm going to load that up now on my YouTube.
What I'm interested to see is the ammo airdrop. I saw the UI for it, and it looked exactly like the Genesis Go shadowy supercoder staking interface. I wonder if they got it from them.
One thing I found interesting, they were meant to be a tech-based, tech security savvy team, and yet their Discord got hacked. It doesn't give them much credibility.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's like the smallest things that you miss.
Or it's a flag.
Yes.
What's funny is I think the cost scared people off for Solana, and the cost I didn't mind in the end, because have a look at a pair of sneakers in Step N. The floor for a common pair of sneakers is 10 Solana, and I'm recommending friends buy these fucking things, right? 10 Solana, but there's an earning. You're earning 10 to 12 GST a day, which is 33 to 40 bucks, right? But what are they? Again, I've got this loaded up on my YouTube, and I'll take one for the crowd. But they're a staking, they're a validator, right? So they need 5,000 to do a single stake and to have that validator run and do all of the cost, because it costs 1 Solana to run a validator service. What I liked about AMAing these guys was I learnt a bit. It was really cool. But they needed between 5,200 and 6,000 Solana to run that validator, pay the setup costs, get the computers and all the bullshit around it. And I think it's staking in Germany, which is common to a lot of other validators as well. But they might be moving it to the US. But
I wanted to get some.
Sorry, Metaverse. They had 6,000, so they wanted. It was nearly a 2.1 million raise they were going for, right? 2.1 million raise, and they needed a quarter of that to run. And they pivoted. They dropped down to 3,000 staked. You can see on my screen the staking, the ammo. You can actually claim your ammo now. You can go and buy one from Magic Eden, and you can start staking that and claim the ammo from that. But yeah, it's not going to be a game. It's going to be a validator. They really pumped up the fact that it was a 0% validator, but there's validators out there. Egg's going to tell one. Sixon will tell one, his favourite. There's validators out there running 2% better returns than other ones running 0 anyway.
That would be Shinobi. He charges 2%, but he gets bloody good returns in Phantom. Love him.
So
Is that the same Shinobi systems? If it is him, he does.
That's him.
Yeah, he does a few, or he or they, I don't know who they are. They do a lot of other staking as a service on other chains, so I'm familiar with them.
Yeah, he charges 2%, and everyone thinks, because of the fees, but I've got things in Millie, XYZ, and he's in the Hitzner cluster like Crypto Straps is, and they charge 0%, but he outperforms. You get more returns.
Yeah, that's right. At the end of the day, it depends on your uptime and how good you are to the chain. Doesn't matter if they charge you 0%. It might be like an introductory fee, and then 1 year they charge you 50%. You never know.
A big fan of him. Plus, he does a lot of work, and he does a lot of, like you read about him, he rates all the Solana nodes, and he puts a lot of work in, so I think he's worth staking with.
Yeah, right on. He sounds like he's won your support. Barndog, I was very interested in this. I missed this last time when they were in here. For the ammo on the crypto straps, what do you actually do with the ammo to change the skins on the guns?
No, there's going to be the second mint is going to be for the mods. So you can buy mods for the gun only with ammo, but
right.
You can interchange, take things off. There's going to also be able to use ammo to work with their lawyer if you want. If you're in the US and you need someone that's a high-end lawyer for crypto. They're going to have a few use cases for it, but mainly the main use most people are going to have is modifying your gun. Your gun's 5 NFTs.
I've heard people try to reach out for them, lawyer services, and they haven't heard back.
Yeah, part of the FUD for this, and that's the interesting part. Like, I minted one because I'm curious. It's funny, Metaverse, I don't know how many of the projects you interviewed that you buy as well. I get a level of attachment sometimes that just cost me fucking money. So, like...
DFL.
Well, DGen Kart Club. And that was an interesting one this week. If you've got
he refunded everyone, though.
He is going to refund people, but he has to because he's fully doxed. And if he wants to work in Solana again, then we're all going to know Ruben, the Frenchie, and we're going to need to make sure, or you wouldn't hire him, would you? But ammo, used in the game. I get an attachment to a lot of these projects, especially if I go in hard and they have good questions and answers. I don't mind this team. Would I have minted a second one for Solana? No, I don't think they needed to do 6,000. I think they oversold the mark. I think for Solana was a fair price. 5 NFTs, you can sell 1 or 2 parts of your gun and then still stake it and de-risk a little bit from that. And then you can also stake Solana and get an additional, I think it was 14,000, 12,500 ammo. But also how they came in and they're trying to say the coin's going to be worth 8 to 12 cents was just fucking dreaming. That part annoyed me. I'm like, dude, if DFL can't hold fucking that price, or if Star Atlas can't hold that price, how the fuck do you think you're going to hold 12 cents on ammo?
I think Crypto Strats is way better looking than DFL. And he didn't say we could hold it. He said it can go down. He did say that.
Yeah, but the way, by saying we think it'll start at 8 cents is just, it's creating false hope. It's just false hope. It's false hope. I didn't like that particular part of the marketing. I thought they overdid the mints and they pricing out ammo. There's no way you they tried to say you're going to get something like fucking it was around $1,200 or $1,500 from the gun in ammo through the year, and for Solana $320, you 4 times your money holding this NFT. It was just a bit of false hope. I didn't like that. I did want to, Mod, I did see the question, Mod Libra. Panzer Dogs, gameplay is good. I've reached out to the team as recent as this week. I had an original mint with them. I had a whitelist for the OGs. I was in the first 200 on server. I couldn't get past their dog meme, fucking their NFT and their website.
Oh, yeah. The NFT, man.
I created a website in 1997 that was better than their website for their fucking NFT. To me, that was a no mint. Gameplay good, but I literally created a website on Ariel, the Little Mermaid. It may not have been a PG website, but it was better.
Dang.
And I used hot dogs back in the day. So if you can't do better than Barn Dog in 1997, then decent gameplay. To me, the NFT was fucking atrocious. But I reached out to the team this week. No, Panzer Dogs. The NFT looks like, the game looks cool. I would love to play it, and I've reached out to them and said, look, can you guys come in? I'm happy to gameplay, put yous out, do a little bit of that. They're paying out people too. This is why. They're actually a positive game. The gameplay is good. From the community are actually saying good things about it. But the fucking NFT was atrocious.
Maybe we should broaden our horizons. We should forgive them for their atrocious looking NFT and look past there and try and play their game. Is it possible we might be able to get them on Solana Gaming?
That's why I reached out to the team in an earnest. Look, can you guys come in? I'm interested to get you on stage, because it doesn't need to be my game to get them here. If they're a positive game in Solana, I challenge any game to come on stage and fucking show me why we should be playing your game. And if you're a good team and you're out there to do the thing and build a project, I'm keen as fuck to get you on stage. But I tried to reach out and got very little response. So I'm not going to chase hard. I know Alex Pertz has a few, and he will potentially be able to rent them out with Cardinals. We're working hard with Cardinals. But if anybody's got team contacts for them and knows them and are happy to bring them on to an open and earnest show, fuck yeah, we'll get them here playing games. We'll put prizes on for it.
I can just feel the hate of Star Atlas in the chat right now, Barn Dog.
Where? Oh, you want your 3 rainbows. You want your 3 cheese. I saw that today. I definitely want to talk about Star Atlas afterwards. Have we got Matt in the crowd?
Yeah, let's get our guest up tonight.
Is it Matt Wins? No, it's not Matt Wins. Where's Matt? Where's Matt? Where is he? Is it Matt Wins?
Nah, that's not Matt. He's here every week. He's
No.
an avid listener.
Yeah. Next week.
Needs to Google things though. He leaves us all the questions on the prizes though, because he never answers them correctly.
We are going to be playing Contention live next week. We're going to be putting on NFT prizes, Grape prizes, and I've always got extra shit. If people are there and we put up a good show, I'm really keen to play more games. This week I wanted to do some DeFi Land fishing contests, but I didn't get a graphic drawn up for it. So let me find where Matt is.
All right. In the meantime, in the chat, I want to get a sentiment check. What NFTs are people most bullish on in Solana at the moment? Mine are shadowy supercoders, fab punks, believe it or not. So we got people saying Tayo. Oh, Tayo
Step
Robotics.
in to me.
Yeah, step in. Everyone loves a step in. I know you guys do. You zealots.
I'm fully indoctrinated in the Kool-Aid.
Flares, butter. Mr. Butter has said the magic word flares. I'm about to read L'Affinity Tokenomics Series Part 4. Shout out to Durden, super smart guy.
The thing is, of course, a lot of the people actually have been to jogging with barn dog events and stuff. But Sixon can't say he's fully indoctrinated into step in. He's full of it. He's only got 2 sneakers.
I'll have a third one in 10 days.
Even with advice from his best friend that he grew up with, he still will not purchase a third NFT.
Oh.
1 and 2 is not okay.
Oh, I want to breed one because there's a 3% chance I might get an uncommon.
Yeah, spend the Solana now, buy GST and breed it. Definitely breed it, but you are missing out at 2 sneakers. Breed that third now.
Yeah, but I mean, this week I'm at work and then I've got me bloody chief operations and I won't be able to use it to its full efficiency. I might as well wait till after. And then it's for free.
Excuses. Yeah, I mean, I still get people on stage asking, oh, my friend says that you can do it on a push bike. And I'm like, yeah, well, then you're not enjoying it. You can, but you're not enjoying the game. Play the fucking game. Get out and move for 10 or 20 minutes a day. It actually changes your life. It's fucking awesome. That's the best part about it. I have messaged our guest. I hope he's not asleep. He is in London, England, so he should be awake. It's a good time for him.
It seems the majority of the chat is way into step in.
Way more than you is what you're saying.
Yeah, way more than me. I'll let you guys down. I'm sorry.
Oh, you haven't let us down, my friend. The information's there for everybody. You can't catch them all. You can't catch all the games.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't catch all the NFTs and the mints and how much time have you got. But this is something that, Hawksite. Do you know anything about that one, Metaverse?
Yeah. I followed them in the Solana hackathon submission ages ago. I was going to set up an interview with them, but I have been following them. I don't use their services, but from what I hear, their services are pretty good. It's
so is it a metaverse or what is it? Because
no, it's
they've
not
got
a metaverse.
That card. It's got like an NFT card that looks like a Portals card.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's a how do I say it? They give you tools and data for you to make decisions in Solana and Web3. And of course it's like a premium service. You have this card, then you have access to these tools. For a retail person, I don't think they'd be able to get much use out of this. And that's all I got to say. I don't know too much about it apart from that.
I've just linked something in live chat from the Shilzine. So that was one of the first read-ups I actually saw for it. I think we're being stood up. Nothing from Matt.
Not the first time.
Oof. Shit, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We've got to give away some grape. We've got to do something. I've got some spare grape in the vault. So,
Let's go on the Star Atlas while we're waiting.
Let's do it. Let's get into Star Atlas. Metaverse, you've had shitloads of videos for it this week. You are pumped, energized on Star Atlas. You were negative. You've been let down by the team. Have they given us DAO staking yet?
No. And you know this.
It was a loaded question.
No Star Atlas staking, no Polar staking. It's still in the exploratory phase, which means it's not in the testing phase, which means it was never going to fucking come in February. We knew this.
But they had faults. At least they were testing it. They were what were the faults they had?
They were doing audits on it at the moment.
They were doing audits, yeah.
And it was interesting. The audits were made by, they said Marinade auditing. So I wonder if that's actually MSOL, Marinade, the same people that are auditing the Tribeca DAO. That would be super interesting.
On a side note to that Marinade, has Marinade been overtaken? Is Marinade MSOL the best liquid SOL to have at the moment?
Yeah, so far it is the premier liquid derivative of Solana, yes.
Why don't you just put it in Sol Farm or Dual, but you want to call it Frankium and just get you 6 to 10%? Variable.
Yeah, you can, but you can also lend your MSOL and get a higher rate.
1.8% or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It depends. I put my MSOL in Port Finance still, just out of, I don't mind Port Finance. I don't know why I like them. Maybe it's because they linked up with the Grape at one stage. And they look like they might have done a runner with us at one stage. And I still kept up with them.
Yeah, I don't know if you get the highest rates on Port Finance anyway. But what was I going to say? Yeah, there's like other staking derivatives of Solana, but so far MSol is the best. I think that's what I was going to say.
ST Sol.
ST Sol, J Sol, A Sol, Monkey DAO Sol.
You're a fucking asshole.
The
Yeah, it's good though. Like I still use my MSol. I actually tapped everything getting my sneakers, but I will go back to MSol on Port Finance. It's funny. I represent a traditional gamer. Once I get something, I'm happy with it. I don't need it to be the absolute maximum earning potential, but I want it to be safe. I want to be happy with it, and that's kind of. I hope I represent the average gamer coming into the system.
I think you do.
Let's go into Star Atlas. So more shit, loads of ships, new ships, new ships.
Yeah, man.
Too
new
many,
ships.
too many that you can't actually read them out in a video that's 15 minutes long. Metaverse, what's going on? Too many ships now, or are you happy with the level of ships coming out? Let me load up my Star Atlas.
Well, my opinion is that if they believe at the company that they are going to achieve their target of 1 million new players, that can be argued if they're players of a game, whatever. If they are going to achieve 1 million new players, then yes, they will need all these ships. And he said it best himself. You can't have 1 million new players coming into this metaverse they're trying to create, and all of us own the ships that are going to be now priced at way higher, and they're not going to be able to get in. So I believe them in that sense that, yes, we do need this giant influx of new ships. And I believe them even more so that 80% of it is priced in Atlas and 20% in USDC. That being said, we did see 2 new ships this week, which was the Rainbow Arc, which was 12K. And then we saw the Thimble Lobby, which we've already seen before, which was a muscle car. Reasonably priced at 60 USDC, which is not bad. The
Is that all that was? $60?
Yeah, $60. The Jet, same size ship. Jet was 120 USDC. So as Killin Machine said, the Rainbow Arc has not sold a lot. There are only 5 people that own it at the moment. No one's bought it using Atlas. The rest of them are on USDC. So there is market fatigue definitely in there.
Do you think all these new ships are devaluing the older ships? I kind of do, because like the ships I own dropped nearly $700-800 each.
Yeah, of course. People are seeing the new kinds of ships that are coming out, and they're like, oh, I want this faction, but I want this type of ship. Because previously we didn't have much choice, right? Now we do. We have 52, 58 bloody ship choices that are coming out. So you might as well sell out, get your liquidity now, and then buy the ship that when you actually want when it comes out.
I think they're not looking after their early supporters by doing this, though, because you're just killing my assets.
I don't know that they're killing the assets. The market is a bear market. Like I shit on Star Atlas whenever I get the chance, right? But it's a bad market at the moment for gaming. And I'm still collecting my Atlas, and I'm going to go and look and buy one of the ships I've already got staked, just because I can't be asked doing anything else with the money. But, I mean, do you think, Metaverse, you are deeper in this than we are, and you love it. So do you think that they're devaluating the other ships? It's going to be a common question in the public.
No, I don't think they're devaluing the other ships, the original ships. The market is, and the player base is, because it's a free market. It's the people who sell it. So if you wanted, no one could sell the Rainbow Chi below what they bought it for, and hey, the price is fine.
Yeah, decentralized market. It's super fucking interesting to find. Like crypto market, it's such a curious beast of a thing.
Yeah, it's us. It's all of us here, all 29 people listening, and everyone else who enjoys Star Atlas or doesn't enjoy Star Atlas. Some people like the sentiment that you guys feel is in the community. People are upset. They CBF like having to come back every 23 hours and restake their ship. Fuck that.
I just linked. I had 1% left on my PSX5. I think that's success.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I've got that baby just fine-tuned right down to 1%. So what else happened this week, though? There was heaps of news.
Yeah. So they had a update on their roadmap, which literally said, and I just released this video a couple of hours ago, there has been no update this week. But before that, we did get some showroom pictures, which is what we really want to fucking see, right? because you can see like in the Illuvium Discord, they always release new assets that they produce, new pictures of things. This is what keeps the community engaged. So we got a really good look of the showroom. And I'm not sure if you guys saw this as well, but it looks good. You know, it looks clean. It looks like what I expect. And to me, it tells us that, yes, they're still working. This actually does exist. I want to see more pictures. Give us more.
I haven't got to watch your video yet. I'm just doing maths at the moment on the Jets. The Opal Jets are at $10.35. And why do you think we need to set the showroom though, Metaverse? What's the showroom actually do for us playable?
The showroom is the first major release that they're going to be coming out with. The ship staking NFTs, all fine. The showroom is supposed to be the giant prize, because that's where everything else is going to be built on, right? The showroom is where you'll be able to come, see your ships, load your ships, buy your ships, walk around your ships. This is when it starts getting real, and hopefully in VR.
I guess look, I'm still a fan of the staking and their score 0. I think it was really well done, and they've gotten better with their minute details of you no longer have to collect the small atlas in between. So they're working better with the actual app, the game, and not having to do as many serum interactions, Solana requests. I don't know, the showroom. So maybe it's just because people can interchange and get some kind of connection with the ship that they're going to be flying.
Yeah. When you're able to walk around your ship, you'll see how crap it looks, or you'll see how beautiful it looks. And you'll see that they spent the time to make it look this nice and put this detail on. And then people start getting an attachment to it, you know? And that's how we're gamers. We like that weapon with that glowing staff, or, that stat or something. That's what we want.
So, Metaverse, is a good question there from Riptide. What's happening with mining or manufacturing? That's pretty long in both options of questions. But mining was meant to be December. Thank you for not releasing the fact that poster holders have mines, Star Atlas. But there's a mining ship. Is there a fucking mining ship? There was a mining collecting ship or something that I've seen on your...
Yeah. There's two mining ships coming along, but I don't know if you guys know, they've kind of pivoted the entire roadmap at the moment. Maybe I should start with that. So Riptide, they're saying that they've heard the community, and they're saying that there's no point bringing out all of these ships where they haven't built the infrastructure for the mining and manufacturing. So what they're actually pivoting to now is going to give us the proper ship missions. So like it'll be a WebGL. So like it'll be DeFi land looking Star Atlas in your browser. Using WebGL, you'll be able to interact, go to this quest giver, go to this, do this thing, come back, interact here and there. And they're saying
that's a good thing. So that was interaction for what? Mining, sorry?
No, that's not for mining. That's for your ships. They're going to be expanding on the ship missions heavily first, and then mining and manufacturing will come later. And that's probably why...
That's a good thing, because
that is a good thing.
Look at remnants. I click on fucking remnants every 5 hours, and I actually enjoy that. So if you see that with something like Star Atlas, more interaction with the game, that might make the $8 ship that you bought the $8 bike. Are they at $8 at the moment?
Yeah, $8.05 or something like that.
What a guess! I didn't even know that. I mean, what is such a fucking terrible idea to launch that bike at that stage? But that's good. That's a good development. And what else? I know you've been super positive on it this week, so I want to go on the positive vibes.
Well, I don't think I've been super positive on it myself. I think I've been critical of them and be like, hey, why did you guys do this? Like, I know you want positive stuff, but one negative stuff is I fucking saw the club's logo in one of the Fimble Lobby pictures. That was a huge no-no. Why is a DAX logo in one of the official NFTs? Absolutely not. So I went to talk to Santi. I said, why is this in there? He didn't know. He had to get back to the team, and they removed the picture.
Do you know why it's in there?
Nah, they didn't give me a why, and
because
I pressed them on this.
Because it's a big fucking circle jerk. They were the first club that was found, the first DAC to be found to have done a backyard deal with the team about ships before they were bought on the open market. Are you surprised? Honestly, are you seriously surprised with that?
I am a little bit, because to me, it's not just that. It tells me that either someone who's designing these ships is from the club or the part of the DAC, or they had some sort of deal to say, okay, we're going to buy these ships, as in the private deal, as you're saying, and then we get to display our logo in one of the NFTs. That's the info I need to know.
Yeah, it's that doesn't actually surprise me, honestly. I hadn't seen that, and it's interesting to see it come out in form. But has this been raised in a town hall?
No. This is just recent. It was like within the last week when the Fimble Lobby came out. So what, like 3-4 days ago?
I'm proud, Metaverse, that we're rubbing off on you. Killer Machine has been rubbing off on you, and fuckstaratlas.sol. But is this a decentralized game? This is one of the questions I'd love to get on a stage and actually say to you guys: are you a decentralized game? Because the first thing I'll call is bullshit. They're not. They do all backyard fucking deals. They've got club logos on advertising. Wow, I didn't know that, man. That's super cool. I love hearing that.
Yeah, it's not a decentralized game. We're hoping it will be in the future. That's why some of us are here.
But if you're hoping it's going to be in the future, then I believe that's naivety. Because from the beginning, they sold 4 sets of posters in the Rebirth series. And I've drawn back to this for a long time, right? 4 sets of posters sold in the very beginning. And they were all signed deals before they went live. They never went live. They actually sold them, agreed, at a cheaper price before the live Rebirth series. This is the beginning of their launch. And they've only done backyard deals ever since. So how is a team like that going to change if they're not held accountable by the public?
I don't have an answer, man.
I don't know. I love the game concept.
Fantastic idea.
It's fucking great. Let's go Roguestar. Let's do a Grape Protocol Roguestar guild. Let's do it. Let's get ships in that. It's $150, $180 if you don't get a whitelist.
I need a whitelist. Roguestar, for listening, send me one.
I'll get you on there, Eggy, or I'll give you the $30 and you can buy one at full price. But yeah, I don't know. It's really unfortunate because we've put 150 million into Star Atlas. By we, as in the community, the world has put in 150. I'd say nearing 180 million at this stage. And it was funny. Rory did a 3-day IDO and raised $108 million. How much we shit on Star Atlas, and still we're missing the prize with a Rory. But I don't know.
Star Atlas is worth talking about. That's why.
I actually think Aurora is going to be one of the most playable games that we're going to have this year. That's my opinion on that. And I've been looking at potentially, need I say, buying one Aurora. But
you're gonna go back on your word.
I know, this is the thing, right? Like gaming.
I saw.
It's I've got it up. I've been following Aurora. Where is it? I like what they've been
Selling
doing.
out to the man.
Well, I'm not selling out. For starters, I'd need to talk to someone from Aurora first on stage before I could buy an asset. But I like how they've been following up with their information. They've been giving us that information. They've been showing us heavy dev updates along the way. But they still need to own up, and they still need to answer for their launch. I believe that's important for me to be able to purchase one. But
I have been seeing their gameplay on Twitter. It looks pretty good,
they'll be one of the big games this year, man.
Yeah, that'll be actually a game we can play.
Yeah, but I mean, is it a game you could play? Like I've got it on my screen here at the moment. I'll capture it for Discord. They are fucking, like, if you look at Illuvium is the comparison. Illuvium had a bit of trouble the last couple of months, didn't they?
Oh, did they? Yeah, only because of the staking contract. I heard that it's still going well. Like, people are still super excited for it. What have you heard?
Yeah, it's to do with the staking problems.
Yeah, they've fixed it now, I believe. You can claim your SILV.
So I mean, this is going to be a mixture of a card game, but if you actually have a look at the gameplay and how far they are, but I mean, like I was saying, they raised $108 million in a 3-day fucking Mango style IDO, and I've still got my Parrot, my PRT. What the fuck has PRT done since they fuck Parrot?
I
Like,
Yeah.
like
what?
the Kaiju cards used to bang on about.
I've still got my 2 Kaijus. They'll be there. They'll produce a game, and
They're a
they're
slow builder.
they are very much like this, but they didn't raise $108 million in 3 days. So Kaiju's got a game that's very similar to this. I don't mind. Again, I want Kaiju Mike to come on Grape and actually have a chat to Barndog and pay his Barndog tax. If he pays that Barndog tax, I'll bang on about him and fucking... I bought 2 Kaijus post-mint. So that means I'm happy with where they're going. I bought a common and an uncommon. I haven't looked at the price of NFTs in fucking ages, but I've got a common and an uncommon. They're going to be a fun little variation of a game. And they produce things every week. But every month they've got a really good article you can read.
I don't like the game look at the Kaiju at all. I think the NFTs are terrible.
Their trailer was really fucking good though.
The trailer was good.
It had an element of meme-ness.
That might be it for your rolls if you want.
Game, I just don't like the drawings.
Looks like he's going to be off. You can stay there if you want though, mate. I'm not sure.
They're on shade level. Nah, no one's on shade level. Sorry.
Sorry, I missed. I was just chatting to the young fella. I've got my 10-year-old. He's still sitting up in the back here, waiting for Metagates. That's our first stand. That's our first stand up in 5 months. Should we go and...
It's the poor young fella's first stand up ever.
Should we fucking... Yeah, it is too. Should we go and lay some FUD? No, don't do it.
No, let's not. Let's
Nah.
not. I was keen for it too.
It's a bit sad.
I'm interested to see. So, Metaforge is this bridge of a Web 2.0 into Web 3.0, right? I mean, what's the game? Rolls?
Minecraft?
Minecraft. Yeah, he's still awake. I'm just seeing if he is. It's the bridge of bringing this game in, but are adults going to be playing it hardcore? The adults are the one that have the money. Maybe not, but their kids are, and you want to keep the kids happy, don't you? You want to keep the kids out of your hair and playing games, and if they can potentially earn pocket money doing it at the same time, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a Minecraft fan, but there's a lot of older people that do play Minecraft, which is pretty sad, I think, but each to their own.
Not everyone can play World of Warcraft from 15 years ago, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan, but you look at some of the YouTube streamers, man, they've made massive careers out of games like Minecraft.
Yeah, but this is the funny thing is this Web 2.0 coming to 3.0. They're who are their fan base? Who's actually watching that presentation?
I think lots of teenagers, like that 10 to 18-year-old market.
Just doing a fish.
What do you guys think of the Metaforge NFTs?
I didn't like them at the start. I fucking hated them. I thought, why the fuck would you buy this thing? But then
the game appropriate. I reckon the game appropriate though.
Think about the target audience. This Minecraft target audience is like what, 8 to 15? Like this is within the art style.
Yes, and if you actually get them side by side, the ghosts that I think they call them ghosts, they actually don't look bad. This is the funny thing is I thought at the start when I first looked at them, I thought I'm not minting that. That's fucking horrible. But when I've seen the, I think it was Ridho and Matavan yet again doing these articles. I know Friday's done a few for us. The designs. I saw them. I thought actually that doesn't look too bad. And they're at 1.3, and I had some positive vibes tonight. Maybe he's busy, but he was meant to have some extra stuff for us. 1.3 on the marketplace. And did we notice with Magic Eden this week, they had a really cool change and introduced rarities into your marketplace searches?
Yeah, it's at the bottom, which is pretty nice by Moonrank. Helps a lot.
Yeah, I think that's a great upgrade to Magic Eden.
So by Moonrank, did you say, Metaverse?
Yeah, that's the service they're using. It's moonrank.app.
So does that just mean that the projects have to give them that information?
No, I think Moonrank is a third-party service, and they just collect the metadata, and they can just tell, and on their website it displays it. And I think Magic Eden just contacted them and say, hey, can we display the information you find? And that's pretty much it. Because there's lots of third-party individual websites, just like collections of individuals like us that say, hey, we want to find out what the rarest is. And we just code it, and it's up there. There's heaps of them, to be honest.
Have you seen that YOR one that's come out now? You can trade NFTs for NFTs on it. I went into Radium launch. It was 20 cents a token. It's 10 cents now. It just crashed after launch.
Oh shit! Really? I was gonna participate in that.
I was tapped out.
I was trying to sell it at 27 cents because it was at 30 before it launched. I was trying to push it. Lag at Radium fucking destroyed me. At 18 cents. Now it's at 10.
Oh shit!
Halved.
I like YOR. I've talked about them for quite a while, and it was StepN that actually first brought them onto my radar. It was a live Twitter quiz, and someone said, oh, yeah, I had a runner, but I traded it on YOR for a walker. It makes fucking perfect sense, right? You trade Magic the Gathering cards. You can trade NFTs with a very minimal cost, because if you sell an NFT, you're paying artist royalties and marketplace fees. So for StepN, on this exact example, that's 6% total. You lose 6% on a sale, but you just do a trade. So if you've got a runner that goes 8 to 20 kilometers an hour, you can trade that for a fucking walker that goes 1 to 6 kilometers an hour. You might get it as a prize, or a friend gives it to you, or whatever. It's one of those things. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get to buy the coin. I didn't do any of the marketplaces. So why did it shit the bed, Eggy? What do you think it shit the bed for? I actually like the protocol.
I had no idea why it shit itself. I wasn't going to go in it at all. I had a look at the website and thought, oh, this is pretty swanky, the website. And I thought, fuck it, all in. And then I was going to flip half of it and keep half, but I didn't get to do either.
Well, maybe bots in Solana are recognizing the bear market, so they're more likely to sell than to accumulate and trade up. They're likely to trade down.
You can stake it for a shitload percentage on Radium at the moment.
See, there's a reason. There's one fucking reason. They always start the token with a very low float, like 1 or 2% to a public sale, and then it shoots up the APYs, and then everyone farms it, leverage farms it on Frankium, and then it just goes down.
But it was at launch. It pretty well was under sale price within an hour of launching.
Can I have a fork for that?
That's going to make me cautious for the next Radium NFT mint.
The next one looks good. I think I can't remember what it's called. It looks really bloody good.
Yeah, Zebek. They were in one of the hackathons as well.
Yeah, I like the look at them.
But that's not the first Radium we should be careful of. Have a look at the Radium before that. What launched before that, Eggy?
Correct.
FCon.
FCon.
That one dived.
Yeah, didn't it just, right? I'll fucking find it. Where is it?
That one did a YOR pretty much.
So Space Falcon, or what one did you just say?
Yeah, FCon, Space Falcon. That's the coin, FCon.
And that launched at 2 cents.
I think this name was actually pretty fitting, because FCon fucking con.
So they're a Star Atlas takeoff. And not just that, have a look at their Twitter and see they had like 150,000 followers within 2 months or something. Yeah, I don't know. I absolutely was not going to go into Space Falcon. Oh fuck, they're 0.2%. I think that launched at 2 cents.
Yeah, it was. They didn't do well.
Yeah, well there you go. So be careful with gaming coins. Absolutely, holy shit. And I see bad first impression Libra on that is Contention. We're playing that next week. What do you think? What's bad about that? I've got a game actually. Fuck, I had a really cool one. I'll link it now.
I just saw a game in Solana that it seemed to be just for. It seemed to be a cash grab at most, so I'm unlikely to link it. Let's have a look at Sugar Realm.
Yeah, Sugar Realm. Holy fuck. So this has got a demo. Now you can either download the game, not recommended. Don't download .exe files. Just random, especially of fucking bearded, beautiful Aussie-looking men that are drunk. Link them. But be careful, right? We're going to start seeing a lot of games being uploaded on websites, on fucking Discords, and this actually has a WebGL playable mode of this game. It is in fucking depth. And Riptide actually found this out today and linked it for me.
Oh, they were minting. These guys are minting on Magic Eden.
Yeah, is that actual minting or is it the launch pad? Because I didn't get a chance to find that out.
Let me find out. But I do like that we go and click play demo and they show you the actual system specifics that you need to play it. You know, so that they know a little bit. So maybe not a scam. Play the WebGL.
I played it this afternoon and it's actually fucking decent, right? It takes a bit to download, but it's actually not bad. So this is I saw the launch pad and didn't go further into it. You've got controls and stuff. You've got boosts. You've got, I don't even know what the elements do, but it's not a game that's got 1, 2, or 3 functions, which is what we're seeing a lot of these new games. It's actually a game that's, if you go and watch the demo, it's over 2 minutes for the demos. Yeah, sneakerheads. I've heard of them. I don't know. I just look at it and think, what the fuck is it?
Yeah, Riptide. How do you get 124,000 followers since February? That's a giant red flag for me.
Bot farms.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got heaps of those.
Oh, Libra, I can't play it. It's stuck at 90% for me.
I'll give it a few seconds, it'll load up. I'm trying to turn my sound down.
Matt wins, of course. Definitely not organic.
Yeah, the Metaverse team, the Metagates team are going to the Miami Hackathon. They got a bit of code that's coming out soon, and
yeah, it's
do all the poo burns for the shards.
It's a big one, isn't it? This Miami Hackathon. We're seeing a lot of teams from it. I've got some gameplay on my YouTube and in channel. It actually, the Miami Hackathon seems good, and they were trying to, if anyone wants to go and meet the team and stuff, and they're doing a lot more than just a game, right?
Yeah, they've got models and stuff now. They're smashing it. See, like you talk about these games that need to fund some mint out, where the Metagates team are all self-funded. So,
yeah,
they
but
put their own money.
This is the I'm good with Metagates. I'm happy. I like the guys. I reckon they're fucking great parts of a team
champions.
building. But what are they actually? Where's the gameplay? You can't play the game at the moment. It's not a playable game. So
yeah.
It's been very hard to, like, every time I log in, it's like, well, I want to play something, and I might attack something. It's interesting watching the build process, and $25,000 is what it's taken them to build where they were. So it's interesting seeing they're very open, and they talk about other teams, and they're very open about calling out bullshit when they see it, and I fucking love that.
No, I'm a big fan of the team. Great bunch of fellas. I think they're going to deliver on what they promise.
The poo burn. When are we going to have to do that?
After the hackathon, they got some code they've written or something. I can't fully remember, but They got some code written. They're going to put it out in the hackathon, and once it wins, then they're going to use it.
And do we need to have a MetaMask wallet for that?
Not the burn, but you have to have an address. Yes. It's just so you can register it, but you don't actually burn on MetaMask.
Like, is anyone else playing this game? This is actually not fucking bad.
It's trying to load. It won't load for me.
Oh, you've got a shit computer, Metaverse.
Yeah, I think my Brave has a problem with memory. It's the same with DFL. I had to load it up in Google Chrome.
This is the one I've linked up there, Savage. What's it called? Holy shit. We had it today because Riptide went and put it in. I'm going to jump out of my channel. Sugar Realm. It is actually pretty good. Now, DFL, holy shit, I know the boys, Killer Machine. Are you actually watering a plant? Are you going for max seed? I was so proud to see the boys doing it. O'Brien's doing it. It looks like Killer Machine is doing it. Sergeant Savage are watering their seeds. This has been one of the most interesting actual fucking upgrades in an NFT that I've seen. 4,500 DFL to water your plant. It's painful. You get 48 hours of leeway within that month to do it. And it's awesome to see Tarek to link that out. It's not far from finished. And this game is going to, I think, blossom like our flowers in the next week. Their NFTs, I think, look fucking awesome. And we're going to start seeing play to earn. But can the game actually give payout? This is the interesting thing, right? So you're going to get 4 NFTs for 5 to 6 Solana. But where are DFL going to manage to pay for the coin? They charge money for doing transactions in game. Where are we? Wasabi. Oh, sorry, Wasabi. That's the game. I've still got the music in the background there. Sugar Realm. We've got the link just further up, my friend. It's actually, it fucking looks decent, and it's got viable gameplay. But yeah, DeFi Land. That's how many days? We've got 5 days left for it.
I'm not familiar.
How are you not familiar, Metaverse? This is the biggest thing in DeFi Land since the inception.
I'm not
If you
playing
like
it.
10-minute load times.
I'm not playing it.
So the big thing was 30 days you needed to water the seed with 4,500 DFL at 100.
Oh yeah, I'm aware of the process.
I still don't understand. Someone said to me today they didn't water it. I think it might have been Tarek. He missed 24 hours and then his plants changed colour. I don't know. Like
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's grown a third head, but you get 4 NFTs at the end of it. So you know, look at most games. You're paying 2 to 4 Solana normally at the start, but you're getting 4 for 5 or 6 Solana here.
I'm interested to see the NFTs that'll come out of it, the fishing rods, and how if people are going to be happy using, like, because you had to dedicate a certain amount of time to this and DFL tokens to this, and if everyone's going to be happy.
I hope they sell for a lot.
We've got a hand up. The missus just said to me,
Wasabi.
Wasabi. Let's bring him up. She thinks it might be, no rolls, might be the guest. Let's bring him up. So next week, just a reminder for everyone. I mean, we're 20 minutes off stage. It's been a bit of a weird one tonight because we had a guest. It's our first stand-up. I'm not unhappy with that. I mean, we've talked a bit of smack over the weeks, over the months, over the half a year we've been going just about. And I love my panel alongside me, Sixon and Metaverse. We keep it real. We keep it liquid in the alcoholic form. but we have a bit of fun, you know, and we talk a bit of shit, but we're here to play games. Next week, Contention. Go and have a look, Gamerplex. You can get it off my YouTube if you need to, and we're going to do NFT prizes as well as Grape. We'll put up a bit of a swag for it next week. So be careful. I want to make sure I put a disclaimer on that. If you're downloading games, you need to understand where you're downloading them from. If you're not prepared to do it, don't do it on a crypto machine. Do it on a side machine. But you can't download something and then afterwards come back and say, oh, but Bardog told me to download it. Okay? I really value getting out to people and telling about the safety side of things. Don't just fucking randomly download things from websites. We had...
But Barndog told me to download Sugar Realm.
But I told you, don't download the EXE client.
I heard him say it.
Download the play on online version of it. This is the thing. Wasabi, are you playing it?
Hello, yes, I'm playing it right now.
It's actually,
What do you think?
it's not bad, eh?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, honestly.
I'm just eating my drink. That sounds a bit weird, but the missus, she's got raspberries and orange and all kinds of things in there tonight. It's actually, that was Riptide in the crowd at the moment, in the stage, and he brought that to my attention today, and I'm like, I started playing, holy fuck, this actually looks pretty cool. I've messaged the team, we'll see if we can get him in. If anybody has a game, and we had Panzer Dogs mentioned tonight, if you got a game and you want to bring them to Grape, get a competition, we can do shit. I'd love to do contests with a multitude of games if we could. I'd love to do art contests, video contests, but the games are going to want to come in and talk. This is crypto, isn't it? It's we need all the games coming in and actually playing.
Yeah, you know what? And even through the bear market now, you think they'd be more incentivized to come out and showcase their games, because people in the bear market is where your true community is, right? So they should be trying to get their word out of their game out right now. So now's a good time to communicate with them, I think.
But I like the question, Metaverse. Let me do Metaverse. Are you not noticing at the moment we've got a whole lot of first-person shooters coming out?
Wait, sorry, say again. This thing is fucking...
There's a whole lot of first-person shooters coming out. Meta Ops, I believe, was a team this week. From your name, triggered me.
Yep.
Meta Ops looked like a good first-person shooter, but because all you do is you buy the NFT and then you play the game afterwards, there's not a whole lot of crypto interaction for them. So this is why we saw this first with Chain Myth. We've got them coming in next week. We're seeing a lot of first-person shooters, but we're not seeing these in-depth games. But then, holy fuck, that Sugar Realms today, I'm thinking, shit, that's actually looking pretty good.
Yeah,
But
sometimes it's about the low middle guy that doesn't get much attention. You know, they're usually the ones that build up to be better.
maybe, I hope so. Because a lot of projects are building around that 180 entry point, aren't they? At the moment, you see a lot of people picking between 150 and 200 kind of dollars.
To answer the Butters question, should we be expecting them to pay for the appearance?
No.
No, I honestly don't think so, because we're gamers first. We want to play games. And if they want to come and showcase their game, yeah, great. If they want to come and do contests, better. But I don't think we should be asking them to pay for the privilege to come and show us their game.
If you guys have got a serious game that actually wants to play, if we're just here to show someone, then we're gonna ask them serious questions, right? We had Ramon online, and they didn't pay us. They didn't pay to come on stage. I was genuinely excited about them, but we're not here to charge people. We're here to get games and actually bring these to Grape. I'm a gamer. Metaverse is a gamer. He might like to make things and build and craft things and maybe paint his little model in the corner. He doesn't like the PvP side of things, but he's still a gamer. And if we can bring them here, fuck yeah. And they don't have to pay us for it. But does it mean if we get prizes and we're going to get 40 people on stage or 100, then that's up to them. Absolutely. If games want to incentivize growth, it's a two-pronged, it's a double-edged sword, is the word I'm thinking of.
So, Barn Dog, I'm interested. Where are you finding all these games and all the latest information on what's coming out?
I can show you a photo tonight. I like that question, Wasabi. Where are you from? It's an American accent?
Yeah, I'm in California. It's a little late here, but I'm a night owl, so I'm up right now.
It's a horrible time for you, my man. I will find you a link. Here's a good one from... This was the astronaut today. I'll link this in crowd. Fucking push to talk. What a terrible design of a thing for...
I feel that.
But to answer the question, I do a lot of trawling through Twitter, but good people. So it was Riptide that showed me the sugar one today. I do a lot of trawling through Twitter. You can follow certain people. You can even go to people like Soul Big Brain, for example, and you can look through who he's friend listed. You can go. There's a really good Australian YouTuber, but he just fucking spams your Twitter. He sends out 50 a day.
Dog?
No, I spam the chat when I talk a lot. I ramble a bit, but I don't
Check that Wasabi's Discord ID 0001. What a fucking legendary one.
So it's just finding things like that. So I've linked the picture. I've linked that from that was the astronaut. So right there, it's a really interesting thing about engagement. But out of that, I saw probably 8 to 12 projects I'd never seen before. So you just go and check the Twitter for all of them. It's checking certain streamers, certain people. But for us here at Grape, we're setting up the gaming council properly. And this is something we've got big brains, or not necessarily big brains. We've got people that have got time and want to improve the process. Like I can't do all of this by myself. And now we've got 8 to 9 people on the gaming council. And we need to bring these projects here and play games. We've got a gaming council wallet, and we're starting to get assets, and we're starting to play games with those assets. But we want to do things where we're renting them out to our Grape members and just do a bit more than getting a fucking AMA. Like we can do more than doing an AMA and watch them go and build their project. We can do competitions. We can do art contests. We can do meme contests as basic. We've done video contests. But the more...
Right. So basically follow the right people and get information on the new games coming up in the scene. Sorry, I'm just trying to find out more information because I'm a Discord setup tech. I basically just build servers for NFT projects all day long. I'm like one a day basically. So I want to know all this information about what's new coming up.
A common tactic is to follow certain YouTubers, streamers, all of that. You've got to be careful with the information you input, right? So look at someone like Soul Big Brain. He's everywhere. But he's got a lot of money behind him, and he's a VC investor, and he's also looking for long-term wealth. He said that. He wants generational wealth, and he probably already has it. But you can go and look at his Twitter feed and see what he's doing. But he's got a team of people behind him. You've got to realise that. And is he prepared to get down and deep on teams? I've asked once before for him to talk a bit, to research into a team that I thought was rugging Solana. Lo and behold, they rugged Solana, but he wasn't prepared to help. So does that mean I can do all of that? Fuck no, I can't do all that as well. So if someone asked me, I would look. But it's a really tricky business. It depends on what you're looking for, why you're looking for it. Are you looking for it to just get and flip NFTs? This is part of the problem of the gaming market as we face it. And it's a bear market, and there's less interesting games. But to find the genuine games, if you can find them early, is fucking there's huge money, isn't there?
Yeah, I appreciate what you're talking about for sure. One thing I guess want to ask real quick is there anything you can talk about that could incentivize me to use your Grape network versus for like collab.land, for example?
Talk a little bit of collab.land. What is that?
Well, basically just, when my clients ask like, hey, we want to do NFT verification for our users, I usually do collab.land compared to like, Grape Network. So what are the benefits of using Grape Network, for example?
All right, so you got Matrica as well, Matrica. So there's multiple verification systems. Can
Does
that?
Collabland charge anything for the service?
No, it's free.
Oh, awesome.
And it's good. There's going to be more than one verification. So we're seeing a lot of people trading off of Grape onto Matrica at the moment. Collab.land I hadn't heard of. And I don't know if you're just trying to shield the name, Wasabi. I don't care. The competition is good. Verification of NFTs, rarities, all of that. There's more to a protocol than just verifying something. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would someone use Grape? We do a lot of fucking content. We're here for the people. We're here for Solana. People like tonight, for example, we've got Whale's friend in the crowd here. We've got Billy's Discord. These are two builders of Grape. These are two co-founders of Grape. What are we here for? We're not here to make money. We're not here to just fucking fill our pockets. We're here to do better for Solana. Not just that. We've got our own marketplace. We've got our own dashboard. Why am I here? I'm here to improve Solana and improve Grape, and I love the home I found. Does that help? Does that help at all? I guess I'm a gamer. I'm a traditional gamer, and I'm skeptical 80% of the time, 90% on a rough day.
I could probably elaborate a bit more as well, because the way I see it, Grape offers like a bigger network than I'm not. Like I said, I'm not familiar with Collabland. I assume they are a Discord verification for NFT communities. This is what I read from the website. But in Grape, we do offer a few other services that they might not be able to offer. So if you come to Grape, you get access to content creators. You get to collab with us, doing anything else, and specifically in Solana. And like we can go on stuff that we do, but the whole point is that we have a network. So we want to help Solana grow, and that's one of the main reasons why I assume they started the free service to help NFT communities gate themselves.
Right. So potentially, if I applied, for example, for my Solana project to be on Grape the Networks, you guys would potentially, list that, talk about it with your members and stuff like that. Spread it. Yeah, spread the word, basically.
Yeah, that's if that's what you want, then yes. I mean, I think the standard process is that they when you apply, you go through the process, and then you get your gated NFT community done. That's the standard thing. If you want to talk to us, if you want to come on to do a show like this as you are now, then yes. If you want a video, you talk to them, the people onboarding you, and then they talk to us and say, hey, we got this guy from Collabland or from whatever NFT community, and we do an AMA with them. And then, do YouTube videos from there. If it's a game, we showcase the game. If they need design work, we help them with design work if needed. But of course, these are like more human intensive resources that we need to utilize. So they might ask for you to donate something or for payment. But the underlying first instance of this gated Discord is free, just like Collabland and just like Matrica.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. The verifications are free, and we can do AMAs, we can do fucking interviews, all that kind of stuff. But is it always charged? For the gaming side of things, we've got a pretty open policy here. A lot of what we've done has been on donations. And a lot of what Grape has done from the beginning has been on donations. But do we charge for AMAs now? Yeah, of course. As for whether your Solana project comes on, it depends on finding a content creator, because that's what Metaverse is. That's what I am. We're content creators, and we earn Grape every month for doing what we do. So we've got a lot of people in the community that work. We're like a workforce for Solana and Grape.
I appreciate that explanation. I definitely will consider that when going forward. And people ask me on Fiverr all the time, what verification system should I use? And Collabland's pretty easy, but I'll definitely consider you more, knowing that you'll help promote the project and stuff like that, potentially, if they're willing to contribute to the network.
I want to ask you though, can you tell us why you choose to go with Collabland? So they are free, but I assume there's lots of other gating services that are free as well. Why do you choose to give your clients Collabland?
Just because I'm familiar with it.
Right.
It's easy to set up. Basically, they let you just choose which network you're on and what your contract address is, and
Do
then
they come to
just
Solana?
say, yeah, they actually do have Solana. That's a recent development.
Awesome.
Previously, they didn't have that.
Just to jump in, guys, to shed some light. Hi, I'm Wales' friend. Sorry for jumping in. Collabland is huge, and it's one of the inspirations we got in order to create Grape. We were actually declined from Rally.io. We wanted also to go for Collabland because our community was too small. We went for Grape because it just made more sense to have Solana for non-financial transactions, and in order to slowly create what Ethereum has made in a fragmented way that requires Snapshot, that requires Gnosis, that requires Collabland, TipCC, and Rally.io. So we are, compared to Collabland, Grape is much more flexible. Like, we can do combinations of traits, monkeys with hats and monkeys with harmonicas, plus 1,000 Solana. We can do any combination of NFT or coin
gating.
traits.
Wales
Yeah,
friend,
for
could you
gating.
actually explain that a little more to me? Because for me, like, when I'm going to set up a client's project, Collabland is easy because I invite the bot to their server and I tell the bot I'm allowed to verify their users for having those tokens.
Yeah, but you have some limitations. I mean, you're not 100% free to choose, okay, I want to create a channel that only monkeys with purple glasses can enter. So once you enter and you click on the
traits.
emoji, yeah, exactly. So it will scan your monkey. It will see you have a purple monkey with purple sunglasses, and it will add you to a channel or to a website or whatever it is that you want to gate that will only allow people with purple glasses. At the same time, you can add another layer of verification and say you also need to have 1,000 Solana. And you can create a channel only for that. And it's not only for channels. It can go to websites. It can go to anything that you want to gate. At the same time, it's the process is slightly similar, but of course it has differences just because we can support much more complicated and elaborate roles, where it's combinations, as I said, of traits and coins. So it needs a little bit of hand-holding in the beginning, unless you are a Discord expert, where you will actually follow our guide in detail and manage to fix the permissions correctly. Usually one of our admins needs to jump in to assist, because people are not Discord power users like we are. The biggest asset of Grape compared to Collabland and all these other competitors that, as I said, is a fragmented industry over there in Ethereum. Our biggest advantage is the community. Our roadmap was different. We were actually going to integrate all those tokenized community services into one on Solana and go that way. So our next example after the verification was TipCC for intra-DAO tipping and intra-DAO payments. It was bullshit. It was not required, because we were fortunate to have the community to give us some direction and tell us, hey, we don't want that. We want something that will allow us to functionalities like Snapshot, or we need something to have as a dashboard in order to have a better user experience. So we went that way. So our biggest asset is the tokenized community compared to a stale program that is just creating gating. We're much more than gating, and I would like to prompt you to visit our dashboard and play around and see the functionalities that allow DAOs and groups of people to unlock their value online. So it's an ongoing process, and we're being guided by the community. But I totally what's it called? Push you to go check it out and check out the setup form as well. Non-financial transactions only make sense in non-Ethereum chains.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the the form you have to fill out to try to get the Grape bot on your server and stuff. And I'll try to look up.
Everything is being simplified as we speak, and the bot is going open source within like super soon, like not soon TM. Like it could be already
Crypto
done,
soon.
and I just woke up too late, you know. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
Guys,
open
what-
source and collab land on steroids.
So, I know Metaverse is about to timekeeper this out.
yeah, I'm gonna say, guys, this is we'll get back to Solana Gaming. Wasabi.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
say
That's an awesome part of it. But just 1 second, Metaverse. I'm going to pivot it now. Wales, have you got any special news for us this week? Is there anything happening in Greece this year? Oh, I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Indeed, man. That's a question that you know, maybe the answer is I'm not supposed to give. I know where.
Come on. Give us some alpha.
oh, now I'm curious.
Alpha.
I'm three rums deep, and it's a Saturday night. Give us some news. I need something before I have a coffee and go to my next AMA.
For me, Saturday morning. You live in the future, my friend. So what we're trying to do is to gather all our Graper friends and partner projects, investors, and whoever is interested in the space, and we're gonna organize a Solana Hacker House, a Solana meetup. More like it's going to be very Grape oriented. It's a way for us to meet each other and have some fun and build some stuff. Maybe it's with some increased communication and some increased you know, face-to-face activity will actually push even more grants and stuff to build. So we are organizing a week-long hackathon in Athens, Greece, all-time high DAO, because it's ATH, the starting letters of Athens, and like half the Grape team is based in Greece. We are fortunate enough to combine a beautiful vacation place with some serious work. So this is gonna happen at the last week of May, and it's the best time in the year to visit Greece and have some fun, swim around, and build some cool Solana programs.
Oh, this is cool.
We've of course, obviously, we'll send out invitations, and we're gonna. It's still in the initial phases of organization. The space looks really cool, and it's in the absolute center of the town. I can't reveal more. I'm gonna let the rest for Dean, because he's been going hard on it and he's been killing it. But the idea is for all of you people that are living in the other side of the world, make sure a free week during the end of May, and magic is going to happen.
Sounds amazing.
We're going to ship people also, of course, from the US. So we're going to fly people, and we'll also provide housing for some. So yeah, keep on coming back, so we can we can find out who's interested on traveling.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. Isn't there some alpha? What a weird night. Now, I need to get a coffee before I do my next AMA, because the missus is pouring me these rums a bit too strong. But yeah,
Like a blessing that our guest didn't show up. We got some extra alpha instead.
It's a really interesting turn of events. I fucking love it, and it's awesome to see you on stage, Wales. It's awesome to see people coming and challenging the norm. Wasabi, thank you for coming on stage.
I jumped in because I wanted to set the record straight with Collabland, because it's a project that has provided inspiration, and we study our competitors quite a lot. But yeah, sorry for invading the space, guys.
No, fuck, don't be sorry, dude.
No,
Thank you so much for answering my questions. I appreciate it a lot.
The better for all of us tonight. Are we not all better off in this? This is awesome. And
Definitely.
fuck yeah, let's go to Greece. Yeah.
And I would suggest leave two weeks open, like 1 week for Solana stuff, 1 week for island hopping and exploration.
So I've got to say now, Wales, I'm going to put the challenge and the gauntlet down on the table here. You play a lot of tennis. You chase after Katoshi. Can you do me on a 5K run?
Yeah, I think I can.
Sounds
I got good stamina.
Oh, fuck. He's confident, Metaverse. You haven't.
Let's-
I got good stamina. I got good
Even
stamina,
you
man.
don't have that confidence on him.
Oh man, we should get some bets going.
So
Let's release a grape-backed NFT on who wins.
My issue is that you also come from a really warm country. I'm always winning because
Fuck.
my endurance is.
Have you seen the tropical weather? The shit. I drain 2 liters of sweat on my morning jogs.
Queensland, man.
Holy fuck.
Might put me in a disadvantage, man.
So
I'm usually just really good at handling heat.
So I like where Metaverse is going right now because we've got the crowd going. We need to. I'm talking to Ava on the side. I love Ava and looking at talking to them. But decentralized betting platform, Wales' friend is confident he can beat me in 5Ks here in Metaverse. What do you reckon? What can we get out of him for a bet?
But then we have a match of tennis, a game of tennis, right?
No, fuck off.
Yes, it's only fair.
It's all about the game, isn't it? Yeah, you think you can
I'm back
win,
into
but
tennis.
I can I can do squash. I could at least do squash for you. But tennis, crazy Greek people chasing after this green fuck off ball.
You can play tennis.
Squash. I'll do squash, but no, run. You said you could beat me in a 5-kilometer run.
I think I beat you. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good enough.
All right,
I'm fit enough.
So let's get it. Let's get a bet right now, Wales. While we're going hot, I'm 3 runs deep.
Uzo the night before, and you'll win, Wales. That's the way you're doing.
I'm pretty sure I'll win. I'll get you so drunk.
You'll witness the madness.
I don't think you'll be able to run.
Oh, I like this. Metaverse, you're gonna have to set a bet for us now.
So what are we betting on? What are we betting? Like a dozen Solana monkey business.
SMB.
Well, that's a big bet.
I don't know what the fuck's an SMB.
So Wales, for my next NFT Discord setup, would you be comfortable with me messaging you, asking questions about the Grape network compared to
Yes,
normally I would
go ahead.
collab land. I would prefer to talk to you, obviously.
Yes. Feel free. Let me add you as a friend.
All right, awesome, cool. I'll let you know. I'll get in touch with you.
I think Metaverse will have to go at least some kind of degradation and wearing a T-shirt of certain designs, or maybe I don't know. It's not enough. It's got to be both degradation and money involved. We are decentralized.
wait, you say it like I'm the one going to be wearing the T-shirt.
Oh, are we doing
Confident.
a 3-way competition? Oh, no, I'm going to
What
beat.
the fuck? How'd
I've
you get me into this?
seen you.
Keep me out.
I've seen you run Metaverse. So I'm interested. Let's do a T-shirt of our appropriation at an AMA. So we'll
And
make,
the winner gets to change the loser's YouTube name or Discord name for a week.
are we like doing Whiskers and shit? Remember the old Aussie footballer that changed his name to Whiskers? He was paid for it.
Yep. Or the
Um.
cat food company.
Yeah.
Anyone who's listening doesn't know Aussie football.
Wales should know that. Katoshi. We've got to work on this, Wales.
I have 2 cats now.
I know. I've seen him. Congratulations. That's not a breeding thing, is it? That's just Katoshi's getting on in age.
Exactly. Gatos is getting older, and he needs someone younger to not allow him to calm down. He needs to stay alert.
So starters, I am a joint Italian citizen. I'll be there. Bells and whistles. I need to get my passport sorted. And fuck yes. Wow's friend beat
We're
me.
gonna run. And,
I've seen your legs.
Our bet is going to be a drinking bet. We're gonna get some raki drinking.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Let's see this.
We can't do a run the day after drinking bet. We've got to do both in the same day.
We'll come up. We'll come up with a good prize for winning or for losing.
Let's do
Yeah, for
something.
Tigers.
Let's do something for Grape. I reckon Wales friend needs to give away 10% of his Grape holdings, maybe. Hey?
Ooh, someone's going to become a whale.
Let's have a think about this. I think for the crowd listening in now, the Killer Machine, Barn Dog becomes the Man Beast. I do own manbeast.sol. That's actually our photo finish stable name at the moment. But I've travelled Europe drunk, and Sixon carried me through many Italian cities. Literally carried
Yeah,
me.
we got shot 3 times.
I might have been laughing at the Italian consulate and walking past.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
We
in
got shot that night too.
where was that? That was Florence, wasn't it?
Yeah, in Florence.
Yeah, look, fuck yeah, let's do it. I love the confidence of Wales, friend. I've told you tonight, Wales, 21 minutes, 5K.
You're some professional runner, man. You're making it like you make it sound like you're Usain Bolt or something like that.
No, I'm just
Like,
some
Are you
Aussie dude.
from Kenya? Are you like some secret weapon in running that goes to the Olympics under another name?
I'm just some Aussie that won't give the fuck up. And if I can see it, like if there's the challenge, I'm not going to give up, Wales. I love it.
Barn Dog runs like
Yeah,
a 40-year-old dude with busted knees.
I've got to wear my.
Yeah,
I wear a knee
exactly
brace.
that.
I wear a knee brace and specific shoes.
He's fucking old. My money's on Wales.
Metabus.
Not much younger, eh?
Hey, we need Ava. Oh, much younger. I've seen your hair, Wales. You're balding.
Oh,
No
the
way,
dissing
man. Not
The-
even close.
The dissing start.
But this is the night. I'm super appreciative. Thank you for coming on stage, Wasabi. It's really turned it awesome. Wales, fuck, we need more of this kind of shit, right? Next week we've got Contention coming on stage. Headshots, boom, headshot. Oh fuck, we got a hand up here.
Dance all day.
So we've got Contention on stage next week. That's going to be OG NFTs to be able to play their game. And that's going to be something they're working with Cry. We just had Cry on stage this week at GGD. Tuesdays, they're building out the NFT the NFTs, and you can use them in multiple games. The SDKs, so they've got that building out, and so it's going to be interesting to get them in, as well as we're going to be talking to Wing. And we've had Wing before at Grape, at Solana Gaming Saturdays. It was a Friday night when Wing came in last time. He was actually a school teacher in Australia, a primary school teacher, and he works for who's he work? Magic Eden. Yeah, he works for Magic Eden nowadays and went full-time this year. So it's really cool. We're just going to shoot some people, and I'm going to practice a little bit this week, hopefully not get killed too much. But yeah, fuck yeah. It's cool to actually have a bit of a laugh and pull the piss out of people. Wales friend, no chance. The Greeks.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. You'll see.
I fucking love the confidence, hey?
I'll be smoking a cigarette while running.
Fuck yeah.
Just quickly, for anyone that has seen Barn Dog run, everyone knows that unless Wales friend's disabled in a wheelchair, Barn Dog's got no chance. You are the gumpest runner I've ever seen, and the last time you ran before this app was 1999.
And that was from the police.
He wouldn't even run from the cops. He's that lazy.
Yeah, I remember Ryan. He just got pinned.
Oh, so let's talk about the cops in 1999, or the closest level we have to it. Sixon hiding in Barn Dog's house. And the police coming over, and we had alfoil on the windows like we were a drug dealing den, and we had World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade. There was like 6 packets of Burning Crusades just there, and the police have said, and the police officer actually said, "So you're playing a little bit of World of Warcraft, are you lads?" And we're like, "Yeah, dude, nothing to see here," and they left us alone. But I can run, and I mean, Wales friend, he can run. This is awesome. I love it. It's there. We're gonna have to get some bets going. So everyone's running naked through the quadrangle. I'm trying to think of different movies and things we can get going on here. Is nudity allowed in Greece?
Go to the islands, Mykonos or Kyros, and just smash it out, party on.
Everything is allowed in Greece, man. It's almost Europe.
I love the memes are straight out there. Everybody's streaking. It is. Yeah, no, awesome night. I've got 10 minutes I need to go have a wee and sober up before my next AMA. Thank you, Wasabi, for coming on stage. Awesome. It triggered Wales Friend on stage. We didn't have our guest tonight. I reckon we're going to get free NFTs for that. And
I think it's okay. It's okay. You know,
No, we need free NFTs, man. They got an advertising budget. We talked about them. We should be demanding. We should be demanding free NFT. Free NFT. You know, we were here for them. To a degree. But Metaverse, you've done some great work this week with your Star Atlas videos. I watched 1.5 of them out of 3. And you put a 4th one up today, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, I mean, this is the thing is you're going to see at Grape every week. Lots of content, lots of different things. Blockchain, crypto. There's fucking so much to it. Sixon's finally come alive with his 10 minutes a day in a forklift and earning money in Step N. Killer Machine's thinking about getting his 2nd and 3rd NFT in Step N.
Yeah, I'm getting a couple more tonight.
You do it once.
Loading up.
About fucking time.
I'm going to be running so quick they're going to call me Forrest Gump.
Can you spare an NFT, sir?
I've seen your wallet address, bro. You don't need any spare.
It's
Shush.
isn't that a really funny a part of blockchain gaming, and I don't think traditional gamers and they're not going to understand. Everything's on blockchain, isn't it? If you do a transaction, bang, you're there. You're on the chain.
Yeah, public. Well, it's public. Anyone can go and see.
And I still don't think the blockchain, that traditional gamers are going to understand that at the moment, because there's a level of anonymity that you get from playing World of Warcraft and say, oh, you know, Barn Dog, you're a piece of shit. You know, you can't tank Molten Core. But
That's the truest thing I've ever heard.
oh, come on. He's cutting me deep here. He's cutting me deep. So, you know, like there's these things that you do. The anonymity is there in traditional gaming, but we're talking blockchain now. And it was funny watching someone deep dive someone's wallet today, and it was really awesome and enlightening at the same time. This is blockchain. Be careful. Things that you put in public necessarily are public. If you're going to do links between transactions and wallets, and that's one thing to think about as well.
Yeah, well, I purchased fuckwagner.sol, so all set now. Just got to add a couple more and I'll be done.
Hey, my next Star Atlas video, I'm gonna show that in the video. Someone purchased fuckwagner.sol. Let's see how the community reacts.
You just go fuck StarAtlas.com.
They'll be mad love for it. Mad love.
I mean,
Slows it down.
we shit on Star Atlas a fair bit, but it's still the biggest game for Solana. 300,000 Twitter. I noticed that today, having a look. Skull 1 litre of water. I'm having coffee, O'Brien. I have got a coffee here. I've just got to go and relieve the old man snake. But I'm still pumped. Wales friend.
Much information.
Wales friend reckons he's going to beat the dog. Wales friend, you know this is how I get paid, right? I get paid for 2 hours a day. You're not running your little tennis shorts here.
Oh my god, man! I'm going now to start training.
You're going to play Eye of the Tiger the whole time you're doing it.
Oh, fuck. That's what I was hoping for. Let's do it. Eye of the
Going up and
Tiger.
down my staircase in my apartment.
Yes, no drinking the night before, Wales friend. Actually, I'll go to the pub, but I've got the missus there
We
too.
drink the same amount. Let's put it that way.
I don't know. Are you still single? Are you still single, Wales friend, or are you actually got?
I am.
So that doesn't count, man. You can't have a single drinking contest with someone that's got a missus of 4 years because you've got handbrakes and shit. You know, the women.
I just hear someone bitching out there.
I know what this fucker's going to do. He's going to get me wasted on fucking, I don't know, Greek drinks, and then I'm
you're not
fucked
gonna
the
be
next
able to
day.
walk, man. I don't know, like it's how you're
Tell you,
how
bro, this is
you're
anybody.
imagining this.
All right, so Killer Machine has made me drive to work 2,500 kilometers in a bus with 40 passengers a day after a night of drinking. Now,
First off,
What the fuck do you guys get up to? Jesus Christ.
First off, hang on. First off, I didn't force you to drive. As a friend, I asked you to drive. Secondly, I also remember driving the same drunk moron after his Bucks night to go skydiving out of an aeroplane. I remember that same moron. So
At
if you
6
can go,
o'clock in the morning.
yeah, if you can go skydiving after drinking all night, you can go running.
and if I can drive a bus 2,500 kilometers, and I still don't remember the first 300 kilometers because it was a bit of a haze, but I was the most sober person that day prepared to drive. I reckon I can take you, Wales, even after
You were
a
driving the bus.
Yeah, well, fucking no one else would.
Like, this was back in the day when safety didn't exist.
And you actually,
bus drivers was not a profession. Eh? It was like anybody could just jump on a bus and go.
you'd actually like, you think that we're joking here, but we, not financial advice, not not police advice. Please don't charge me. I don't know what the statute of limitations is in Australia. That may have happened in a previous lifetime. But yeah, no, fuck, back in the day, you just used to drive to work and shit.
In a work company bus as well, driving a bunch of
Oh.
other workers to work.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure if I can go skydiving, Wales, if I can drive a bus thousands of kilometres, I'll take you. I'll take you in Greece, my friend.
So the moral of this story is I've been helping Barn Dog out for his entire fucking life, carrying him this whole way, got him to crypto finally. So anything that he does is because of me.
It's just like how you carried him in
You
WoW,
should get
yeah?
some commission, man. Some
Oh.
commission.
I gave him a pair of sneakers. I gave him
He
a
did
pair of
actually
sneakers.
carry me in. Hang on, you gave my wife a pair of sneakers.
Well, I mean, your wife likes me. You know, like not many people get to sleep with your wife's sister.
Well, a few have.
Oh,
And she
shit.
still regrets it too.
We
Uh,
think that's-
Evolving.
The Grape stories need to come out one day. That we've got a few real life stories that can continue to come out, but it is very much time. The old barn dog needs to go to the toilet before my next AMA.
correct.
Closing statements tonight. We'll start with Sixon. Sixon, that's a bit of a wild night tonight.
It was. Sober as a judge too on site. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming and listening in. Bit of a crazy show, but thanks again. Thanks for coming on stage again, Wasabi. It's good to have a different perspective and different projects
Yep.
and stuff.
Dude, you probably didn't expect this Wasabi tonight. Metaverse, closing statements, closing thoughts.
Yeah, man. My closing thoughts are the statute of limitations in Queensland is 6 years. So if you did it in 6 years, we're going to charge you.
Oh,
Apart
no.
from
It
that,
wasn't in Queensland.
It was in WA, brother.
shit.
That was before Mao Gowan took control of WA.
Well, it's 12
It was
months.
GGP.
I was just going to say, stay strong. NFT fatigue is rampant in Solana. So if you're going to mint something, be super sure that you're going to mint it. I myself, I'm still buying my Star Atlas ships at discount price, and I won't be buying anything at MSRP. So stay strong. Bear market has come, just like Wells' friend we were discussing before. Second largest holding was USDC. Now you are in a great position to get some tokens that you were eyeing before. So yeah, that's it. Stay strong.
Definitely sentiment that be careful with what you're putting in towards. The missus brought me in a bowl of nuts. I love it. I'm looking at a couple of projects. I sold out of my portals, my second portals at 75, 76 Solana. That's currently sitting in the 40s. I'd like to buy back into portals. I still think that's the best metaverse currently going around in Solana. But unless it comes down to 30, I'm not prepared to buy, right? It's at 45, 46 today. I'm watching other projects, other games. Be careful what you mint. be happy, like Metaverse is saying, be confident. And even tonight at the start of the night, we talked 6 and woke up at 3, 4 a.m. to do a mint.
I was going to work anyway, but
Yeah.
first I checked.
But still, you know, like, if you're not happy, just don't buy it. There's got to be another project. There's going to be another NFT. If they are going to be a super important NFT or project, then they'll fucking have the mints to back it up, right? Does that mean projects like Guild Saga, for example, that minted out in whitelist? I still don't agree with that, but it's still, at least they've minted out. Yeah, there's shitloads of gaming out there next week. Fuck yes, headshots. I've got to run and hide from Killer Machine. He's a bit of a gun on those things. But I'm not running from Wales, friend. He's going to watch Barn Dog. I've got Barn Dog on the back of my shirt, so you know who's running in front of you.
That is disturbing.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
We need video. I've got one coming in this week. Thank you, Wales, friend, for coming on stage tonight, dude. Any closing thoughts?
Don't forget to accept my friend's request, Barn Dog. I'll definitely hit you up for more information when I'm referring clients to Solana verification and Grape network.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm just seeing it now. I'll click it.
Thanks for having me over, guys. Totally agree with the sentiment of we are in the bear market. Be careful out there. Just have fun. Don't spend your money. Don't get shaken out in the bear market. It's the worst thing in the world.
Time in hands.
It's a matter of when, not a matter of if. The bull run is gonna come. They're not gonna forget about us. Don't worry.
All right, everyone have a great night, and we will see you next week.
Ciao for now.
Goodbye.
Cheers. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Thank you,
Good
Mother,
night.
for the rabbits.